We are going to, in this first lesson, look at the to-be verbs in English, the to-be verbs. And before I begin, I just want to remind you that if there's ever anything that you don't understand, of course you can look at Google Translate. So for example, I've got MR is right here, and I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to type in Google Translate. And we've got MR is what it says. And if you don't know what that is, you can type it in, MR is, and find your language. If your language is here, so for example, if you speak Arabic, there it is. And we can even hear it. Okay. Or if you just want to separate it, you can just do one of them, M.
صباحا.
Right? Let's see some other languages. I think we definitely have Spanish. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I don't think that's the same. Let me see if R.
Son.
Right.
Es.
Okay. I'll tell you for M, it's usually with IM, right? Yo soy.
Yo soy.
Right. So hopefully this will be of use to you if you don't understand some of the things that I say during the presentation. All right, let's go ahead and begin. So we have am, are, and is are the main or the only to-be verbs in the present tense. And first of all, we need to talk about the pronouns. I'm going to just say the pronouns, and then we will look at pictures that help you to understand what they are. So we have I, you, he, she, it, we, they. This one down here is you as well. I, you, he, she, it. These five are all singular. Singular means, only one, right? We, they, and this other you are for plural. Plural means two or more. All right, so here's I. You for singular, right? If I'm only talking to one person, I'm going to say you. Down here it says you are a friend. He is for one man or one boy. She is for one woman or one girl. It can be used for a thing like a book over here. It could be for a bird. It could be for looks like a tree. Now we is more than one person, so it's what we call plural, and it includes the speaker. So if I'm talking about you and I, we. They is used for two or more people, or it could be for two things. Like, do you see these chairs? I can say the chairs are blue, but I can replace the chairs with the word they. So I can say they are blue. You can also be for plural. So if I'm a teacher and I talk to my students, I can say, you need to sit down. You need to be quiet. You need to open your books. I'm talking to more than one, right? Okay, we're going to now talk about the to-be verbs and how they are combined, how they're put together with the pronouns. So I have I and am. I am. Down here, you are. You are. He is. She is. It is. We are. They are. And you are. And I want to tell you, and we are going to talk about this a little bit later, actually, in the next few slides, but all of these words, all of these to be verbs, always have either a noun, an adjective, or a place at the end. So I can say I am, and then I can use a noun, right? So I am a student, or I am a man, right? In English, we could say I am a car. I'm not a car. Okay, we can also use an adjective. Okay, so I can say to you, you are smart, right? Or you are tall, right? And then I can also use a place. Okay, so I can say, oops, let me go back. I can say, for example, he is, if I'm talking about a boy or a man, he is at school, or he is in the classroom. Okay, so we're going to go into a little bit more depth now with these. So as I said before, after a to be verb in the present simple tense, I can use a noun, right? So for example, if I talk about myself, I am a teacher, right? If I talk about you, you are a student, right? A book, now a book is not a person, right? So we would either use it is or they are, but if it's just one, we're going to say it is a book. If I have two books, I'm going to say they are books. They are books. You see all the cows right here? They are cows, right? They are cows. Okay? Now, to make things negative means something is not true, right? So you could say, I am not a teacher, right? I'm assuming that you are a student, right? I can say, I am not a student. I'm a teacher, right? I think we can both say that we are not cows. I'm assuming that you are not a cow, right? You see this book right here? This book is not a pencil, right? It is a book. It is not a pencil. Okay, so again, with these be verbs, we can follow them with a noun. Okay, when I make a question, I just need to reverse the be verb and the pronoun or the subject, right? So instead of saying I am I? You are you? Right? And you'll notice there's a question mark at the end, right? So I might ask you, if I don't know you, I might say, oh, are you a teacher? Are you a teacher? Right? You might ask me that. Are you a teacher? Right? Or I might look at this animal right here, just this one, and I might say, is it? Now, if I'm only talking about one, I'm going to say, is it a cow? No S. Is it a cow? Is it a cow? Is it a horse? Or is it a cow? Okay. We also use adjectives with these be verbs, right? So if I'm talking about this woman, you see this woman right here. Do I say he is or she is? What do you think? She is. I'm going to say she is strong. She is strong, right? She is strong. For here, whoops, let me go back. This man right here, I can say he is angry. He is angry. Okay. You see this place? I hope you agree with me. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Okay, let's look at another one. It says, I am not